So what is it about an apron? I love aprons, and I wear them when I'm canning, when I'm cooking, baking. I just love them. I can remember my grandma was wearing them, my aunts, and just basically a lot of the people when I was younger, I can really remember them wearing aprons, especially the ones that just tied around the waist. And so I've got a collection of them. A lot of people know that I like aprons, and that is not something I thought I would like in my younger times. I was such a tomboy, and outside was where I was at, and I still love to be outside. Um, I love gardening, and I like to fish, and I like to hike, and I love horseback riding, and I love just being outside and enjoying the great outdoors. So I was always usually outside when I was growing up. So being in the kitchen was not something that this girl did. And so it's kind of funny now, especially people that know me from way back. They're like, you like to can, you like to cook and bake. And so, yes, I do. I found out that I like to do all of that. I still like the outside, but I like to do the stuff on the inside too. And so aprons has become something that I just love them. And so the apron collection that I have has some stories behind them because most of them are homemade, and I love those. And so I'm just going to tell you about a few of them that I have. First of all, my newest ones were these two, and um, they were made with my little logo on it, Susie's Secret Recipes, and they have this is after the buffalo check. And they're just really cute, and I wore them some in some of my videos. And this one has the red and white gingham. I love that. I have a lot of this in my kitchen. Sister-in-law Cheryl made for me. Well, I think it was Alexis, my niece. Anyway, it's out of chickens. I love chickens, and it's red and black, and it just absolutely is adorable. And so I wore it as well. These two, the one that I have on and this one, I probably wear these two more than anything because they're light, and I'm short. I'm only 5 foot. I don't know, they just fit me really well, and they have pockets right here. And so I do wear these a lot. This one needs to go into the wash because I think I've got flour all over it, but that's why you wear them, right? And then this one, my niece Ashley made me when she was probably about 13 years old, and she's like 31 now. It is adorable. We got her a little sewing machine a long time ago, and she made me one out of apples. I love apples. With little pockets. Pockets in the front, and then one right here. Anyway, I love this one. It's also real light and small. Anyway, I like it, and yes, I do wear it too. Some of these you'll be seeing in some of my videos that I have. So I don't know, I just love wearing aprons, especially those that belong to someone else, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. This one here, my mother made me. It is so cute. It's one that you just put around your waist, but it's made out of a pair of jeans, and then around it she put a little ruffle, but it's also that red and white gingham that I love. And so it is adorable, and it ties in the front. And so that one is special to me. And so this one, I absolutely love it. It is very unique. My mother gave it to me a long time ago. It's also made out of that red and white gingham that I like. But it's a pair of chaps. I love it. You can tie it around your waist, tie them around your legs, and it's just really unique, but it's so cute. And I've always been a Western buff, and so when I was little, I would like to wear my little, chaps and little holsters and my little boots, and my hair would be rolled up in rollers because I had long hair, but it was so curly that my mom would roll it up in rollers to kind of control it. So I would be out in the yard, my rollers in, but I would have my Western outfit on. And I haven't changed much. I'm still love my cowboy boots and my Western stuff. So, but this one is so cute. This one was made for me as well. It's also in that red and white gingham. A friend of mine made me this one. Her name's Terry. In fact, she made me this one, and she made me this one. It's cute too. It's got cats on the front. And it even says something about chocolate because I'm a chocoholic. But it's cute. And so I just love the ones that people make me. Those are my favorites. These two here, this one was made by my Aunt Jacqueline. That was my daddy's sister, and she's been gone for several years now. But she had one pattern, and she'd make aprons like this. And they would have a pocket right here, as you can see. But she would just take a piece of material, make a simple apron, and she made this one for my mother. My mom just recently gave it to me, and she made this one. And it's just simple. I like that. I just like the simple things. A little pocket. It's absolutely adorable. These aprons have stories behind them, especially those that belong to someone else. And so this apron is very special to me. It's a Christmas apron, and it looks like a quilt, but it's very, very pretty. You can either turn it around and do this side or this side, but it was given to me by my sister. My sister's been gone since 2013, and she was always, Christmas time was always big to her. In fact, when you were around her, you could feel the Christmas spirit. She just brought it in with her. And so this one is very precious to me. When I wear it, I think of all the times of growing up in the old farmhouse years ago. That old house burnt when I was, in my 20s. And it was just a simple old farm home, white farm home. That's probably why I like the house that I have. It's a simple farm home. I love it. It takes you back to a simpler time. I never was big on a big fancy home. I wanted something that looked like it had been there for a long time and just comfortable. And so my sister was that way. And when I wear this, I think of all the times that we shared in that old house, and even in the house that I have today, my mom has. My dad's been gone since 2020. But that house has a lot of special memories as well. But she's dearly missed, and so this is very, very precious and dear to me. And this apron has chickens on it, and it was given to me by our daughter Sarah, and it's precious. It's got pockets as well, but I love chickens, and so it's also got the black and white checkered look, and you can tell in my kitchen, I don't know if you can see the floor or not, there, it's got that black and white checkered look that I like. Anyway, this is precious, and I do wear it too, so you'll be seeing this in some of my videos. And then this one was given to me by our son Jonathan and his wife Shelby. This is actually, it's adorable. It's got chickens on it too, as you can see, but it's to put your eggs in when you go gather eggs. I don't know if you can see the eggs in there. It is so cute. And so yes, I have some precious, precious aprons. And so this one I got at a cowboy festival several years ago, and it's made out of a bandana material, as you can see, and it has a cute little pocket here, made out of the buffalo check and lined at the bottom. And it's just a simple, basic apron, which I like, and I've worn it several times. And then this one was given to me from my niece Ashley. She's the one that made the apple one for me. She bought this and gave it to me for Christmas one year. And I do not wear this one. It's actually hung in my dining room, but it's made out of crochet. I mean, someone put a lot of effort into this, and it is absolutely precious. I mean, look at that. I love crochet. It's, you know, I know how to crochet, so I understand, you know, the time that goes in to making something like this. A lady from my church named Cheryl Hinkle made this for me several years ago. It is so cute, and I do wear it around the holiday time. It's made out of snowmen. People know I love snowmen. And she made me this apron and some pot holders that go with it. And then last but not least, this apron. This one is so precious. This belonged to my great-grandma Howard. Now, my great-grandma Howard was about 4'9", maybe. Might have to ask my mother for sure, but she was shorter than me. I mean, I'm 5 foot and weigh about between 105, 107 pounds. Grandma Howard, when she passed away, weighed about 80. I mean, she was such a tiny little thing. And you can see by looking at this that she was a little bitty lady. She was born in 1890 and then passed away in 1982. So she lived to be 92 years. And I can remember her saying and talking about, you know, the covered wagons and the first vehicles coming out and seeing a rocket, you know, go off into space. So she got to see a lot of things in her lifetime. And I always was fascinated about 1880s and 1890s. I always said I was born in the wrong era. That particular time has always fascinated me. And I know, you know, it was the cattle drive time, and it was just almost like the end of, especially in the 1890s, you were beginning to see more of the first vehicles coming in, but people were still on horseback. And I don't know, I've always have been fascinated with that time. And so she was born during that time, and I just thought that's just so neat. And she passed away when I was 15 years old, so I got to be around her some, you know, in my life. And so she was a special little lady. So this one, yes, it gets hung in my kitchen. And so guys, if you liked the video today, then please give me a thumbs up and put it in the comments. I do like all the likes and shares and comments that I've been getting. I do read all the comments, and they really mean a lot to me, guys. You'll never know how much. And so thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell, and it will notify you when I'll be doing another video. And so guys, I've almost reached the goals that I've set for myself for the summer. And so I've got 2 months left, so help me out. I would appreciate it greatly. And so guys, I will see you next Monday for an episode of Monday Motivation at 7 o'clock a.m. And then another episode of Susie's Secret Recipes next Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Happy trails.
As you can see, it looks like it takes a lot of materials to build a lifeguard station. And we framed up the floor and the walls in the shop because it was extremely hot outside. So we could build it in the shop in the air conditioning, then move it up to Norman and put it together. And here is a picture of what we got done already in Norman.
And I will keep you guys updated on their progress. And of course, Richard and Austin are doing a great job.
And so I wanted to read this and share this with you. After I read this, I'm telling you, I'll never look at an apron the same way. Okay? The definition of an apron is as follows. An apron is a functional accessory that layers over one's outfit to protect one's clothes and skin from incidental stains and marks. Apron styles adapt to the taste of the times to suit the values and jobs of the current culture. The practical, fashionable, sentimental nature of the apron has made it a cherished accessory for centuries because aprons provide comfort, protection, and a sense of preparedness. The apron will always be a go-to garment for people who serve, work, clean, entertain, and create. What a wonderful definition with lots of spiritual meaning for those that understand that their main purpose on earth is to serve. The kingdom is all about servanthood, and our greatest example is in Jesus. Mark 10:45, for even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Jesus' heart and commitment to serve brought us salvation and eternal life. Galatians 5:13 says, for you have been called to live in freedom, my brothers and sisters, but don't use your freedom to satisfy your own sinful nature. Instead, use your freedom to serve one another in love. The secret to serve effectively is to do it with love. It has been said many times to love and serve is simply a choice. No one can obligate you. My friend, the apron challenges you to serve beyond your comfort zone and to serve beyond your feelings. It challenges you to keep the right attitude and to check yourself. We must serve with the attitude of Christ. You must have the same attitude that Jesus Christ had. So to serve has the potential to change your heart without words. It will help to guard your heart. Wearing that apron will help you adapt your service accordingly to the season and place you are in. I believe it will also be a most needed reminder at times of glory in order to stay humble and not to look for someone to serve us, but rather to always be aware of those we can serve. We want all the bases to be covered, and guess what? The apron does just that. For those who serve, it will keep them clean, protected, and ready. And so I'll never look at an apron the same after reading that. I thought that was very interesting. And so if you don't have an apron, go get you one.